Hey everyone, it's Faith, Byrdie's editorial director, and anyone who knows me knows that I'm obsessed with Korean skincare, but I do think that Korean makeup is often overlooked. So I went to Seoul this summer and got a first-hand look at all the cool beauty innovations coming out of there, and I will just say I was truly mind blown. They're just so far ahead of us in terms of formulation, colors, textures. I know I sound like a beauty nerd right now and I could just go on, but with that in mind, I do think that Korean makeup gets overshadowed by skincare. So I asked my friend Charlotte Cho, who's the founder of SoCo Glam, to send me some of her favorite new Korean makeup products for me to test. First thing I wanted to play around with is this really intriguing thing called a cushion blusher from Peripera, which is a really huge makeup brand in Korea. So I'm assuming this probably has, a spongy tip. And one thing about Korean makeup is the textures are just really incredible. So it looks like it's a peachy color, which scares me a little bit, but I'm just gonna go for it and dab it on my cheek. Oh, this is fun. I like that it has a gel texture, so it leaves a really nice sheen behind. I don't know if this is exactly my color, but I certainly like the texture of it, which is fun. And this just is really fun. It almost kind of has a built-in highlighter because it makes your skin look like it reflects light. So that is really nice. And then the next thing I wanted to play with is this thing from Etude House called Play Stick 101. So this is a highlight and contour stick. But the cool thing about this is Charlotte was telling me the colors are just really subtle. I don't know if you guys have tried some contour sticks. They can be very extreme, and if you're not a pro, it can look a little scary. But this actually has a bit of a more subtle finish, and it goes on so smoothly like a gel. So I would probably take the contour, suck in my cheek a little bit, and then just draw along below my cheekbone. And then I would probably just use my finger to blend it out. I like that the texture of this, I'm gonna do another layer just to kind of intensify it a little bit, is so smooth and it blends so easily. So you really don't have any harsh lines. I drew them vertically, which was a tip that a makeup artist taught me, but if you want, you can draw them like this to kind of follow the angle of your face. It really is just a personal preference. So I blend it in with my fingers, and then I would take an angled brush and just make sure it's fully blended. I love this. The other side is this kind of pearly highlighter. Oh, that looks really white, but I'm probably just going to use it down the center of my nose, blend it, just to add a little bit of light. And I like that it blends beautifully as well and doesn't leave a ton of shimmer behind. And then I like to put it a little bit above my cupid's bow as well, just to catch the light. Cool. I love this. I actually just ran out of my favorite contour stick, so I think this might be my new favorite. So the next product, I'm really into this brand called Sun and Park. They're actually two huge makeup artists in Korea, and I had the honor of getting my makeup done by them once, and I literally could not believe my face. I looked like a K-pop star, and I'm still not over it. So they also make really amazing color cosmetics. This is called a color cube. This is probably something that I would put on the tops of my cheekbones. So let's just go in and dab. The thing I like about Korean makeup is all the finishes are just so subtle. It really is kind of just like your skin, but better. And I think American makeup, the style is to kind of be very heavy-handed, you want to look sculpted, which there's nothing wrong with that, but for me personally, I like a look that looks a little bit more natural. So this is really pretty. So this side, no highlighter, just the blush and the contour, and this side you can really see that light reflect off my cheek. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do it on my other cheek as well. And I love that it doesn't leave a glittery finish behind, and it's not too dewy. So if you don't want to look like you have a sheen, but you do want that nice light reflecting glow. This is really nice. I'm into it. It's really pretty, and it kind of just wakes up your whole face. Looks like I maybe got more than 8 hours of sleep. So the last product that I have in front of me is this thing from Etude House called the Dear Darling Tint, and this is a lip tint. Lip tints, to be honest, are hit or miss. A lot of times they'll settle into your lines, which is why a lot of people don't like them, so I'm curious to see. And also this shade is a little scary, so we'll see. I'm not wearing lip balm or anything. It's a very watery texture. It smells like a fruit roll-up though, which I'm into. And maybe I'll just tap it into the lip so it looks a bit more natural. People like lip tints because they kind of just become one with your lip and you don't have to worry about it smudging or smearing, and it does give a nice little wash of color. It feels nice. Definitely not hydrating. It actually doesn't feel like anything, which is probably a good thing because it doesn't feel dry and like it's seeping into your lips and you have to lick them all the time. So yeah, I like it. I don't know if it's my favorite product out of the bunch, but if you're into that lip tint kind of a look where it looks like your lips are just naturally bitten, I think this is a really cool product. I am pretty impressed with all of these products. I think my favorite one is definitely this highlighter. I just can't stop looking at how glowy my skin looks. Have you guys tried any Korean makeup? If so, what are your favorite brands? What do you love? Please comment below and tell me so that I can check it out. In the meantime, I will be here swatching and playing with my cushion blush. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye.